Let me tell you about something terrifying that happened to Jake one cold autumn night. You know those moments when you're walking alone and suddenly everything feels different. That's exactly how it started for him. Jake was heading home after a late shift at work. The streets were unusually quiet that evening. The kind of quiet that makes you hear your own heartbeat. The streetlights cast long, dancing shadows on the sidewalk, and a chilly breeze rustled through the nearly bare trees. At first, it was just a normal walk home, but then he heard it. Footsteps. Not just any footsteps, but ones that seemed to match his pace perfectly. Step for step. The sound was clear, like someone wearing heavy boots on the concrete. And it was definitely coming from behind him. Jake's heart started racing. He tried to stay calm, telling himself it was probably just another late-night walker. He turned around, expecting to see someone there, but nothing. Just an empty street stretching into darkness. The street light above him flickered, making the shadows jump. Trying to shake off his growing unease, Jake picked up his pace. But that's when things got truly unsettling. The footsteps behind him, they sped up too, perfectly matching his new rhythm. His palms grew sweaty and his breath came in short bursts. He could hear the footsteps getting closer, closer. Jake was almost running now, but he couldn't outpace whatever was following him. The sound was right behind him, so close he could almost feel a presence breathing down his neck. His hands were shaking, and his legs felt like jelly. Then it happened. Something that still gives Jake nightmares to this day. A hand, ice cold and impossibly real, gripped his shoulder firmly. Jake's blood froze in his veins. With every ounce of courage he had left, he spun around, ready to face whatever had been stalking him. But there was nothing there, absolutely nothing. Just the empty street, the flickering streetlight, and the sound of his own terrified breathing. The hand on his shoulder was gone, but the feeling of its cold touch lingered, as did the certainty that something had followed him home that night. Something that didn't belong in our world. To this day, Jake takes a different route home. And he never, ever walks alone at night. Because sometimes the footsteps you hear behind you might not belong to anyone. At least not anyone living.